There are two sides to every story. But this is a whole nother story that happens once every 100 years. It took a room full of characters and as many scenarios to tell the tale of what happened to everybody in that stretch of time.
Leaving for the day I am, Dr. Hardin. But if mind me saying you won't, a terrible idea is a shortcut to the wrong side. Concerns lead to moratoriums. Moratoriums prevent accidents, because accidents lead to suffering.
Thanks for the advice, Miss Much, but I can see past the tip of my nose.
Rubbing your nose in it, not my intention.
I have a nose for which projects to stick my neck out for. I'm dead certain your case of the jitters will pass, Miss Much. Enjoy your weekend.
But risking your neck you do with Dr. Binder's research.
Blather, mince, and repeat is par for the course for you, Miss Much. But at least I'm not risking life and limb along with my neck. And 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
I prefer a man of science who finds treatments instead of constantly testing theories.
Who's there?
Patient 0. And I'm all out of patience.
Dan? I understood Dr. Binder ordered you into quarantine until you're home free.
I'm here because I want a second opinion, after getting a difference of opinion from Binder.
I'm just a consultant and not privy enough to details about your case. I can only offer my humble opinion. Binder's is the golden opinion.
I'm starting to learn that the Hippocratic Oath, in all of its modern versions, is still not a binding contract.
Please, bring yourself into the light and take a front seat. I understand your frustration, Dan. The best laid plans of mice and men often go astray. It's how science rolls.
Then you shouldn't be alarmed over my bandages, which cover the consequences I'm faced with. I'm losing faith in your so-called scientific methods.
A riddle wrapped in gauze inside an enigma.
My brain is out of the pan and into the fire. I know what I am, but not what I'm becoming. All of this testing is just turning out to be window dressing. I'm starting to feel like it's curtains for me.
You're most likely experiencing a minor side effect to Dr. Binder's treatments.
More like a major domino effect.
The first rule about White Coat Club is you don't break non-disclosure agreements. This is against protocol. You must depart from here before we both live to regret it.
The infectious disease specialist doth protest too much, methinks. Binder is no longer being transparent about my condition, and you are the only other doctor in my network. I would like to come out of this smelling roses, not pushing up daisies. To that end, you will run my blood work right now and tell me the truth about what's happening to me. What's happening to me?
All right already. Whatever you say, Dan. Just calm down. My office is furnished with rentals.
Funny how that works. You and Dr. Binder have been living in my head rent-free. Now it's time to doctor up.
I wasn't expecting to draw your blood, Dan, so the table isn't set with cookies and orange juice. In spite of everything else, how's your golf game coming along?
Obviously, I'm not up to par to hit the links these days.
It doesn't matter. At least you dressed the part, and that's more important. Please, give me your right arm, relax, and let's take a jab at it.
My right arm isn't what it used to be. You'd be luckier to quick draw from my left.
Gadzooks! It looks like your arm went through a bad skin patch test.
Just like staring down the barrel of a syringe.
It's off the topographical map.
Looks like I'm the only one with skin in the game, Dr. Harden.
This is a game changer.
I hate needles.
I'm not out for blood. I'm just here for a medical doctor, not a spin doctor.
I'll take a look at your blood work so there's no bad blood between us. But it's dangerous to be at cross purposes with Dr. Binder.
A major reason patients discharge themselves against their doctor's advice is when there's a failure to communicate.
There's the bigger picture that involves research grants.
Cough it up, Doc.
You appear to be experiencing adverse effects to an infection without any distinct target, spreading throughout your system. A virus without a cause.
A man of letters should skip the word salad and get to the meat and potatoes.
It's a gray area for me. Without knowing the true genomic origin and direct source, I won't be able to help you, Dan. That wasn't just some spy plane you were chasing, was it?
It was an interplanetary, most extraordinary adversarial craft. I was close enough to read its bumper sticker.
Dr. Binder's research has been shooting for the stars this whole time.
But the stars didn't align for me on that fateful day.
Falcon 1, please provide status report on unknown radar visual target.
Falcon 1 is locked on spinning silver plate. Mercy buckets.
Airman Marconi, who's up there intercepting that anomalous bogey in our airspace? Captain Dan Solo, sir. Are we supposed to have visitors today? Leaping lizards. Solo performing live maneuvers with that flying saucer? Give me the home office on the horn. Right away, sir.
This call better knock my Army regulation socks off.
I have the homing flight test center general on the red line for you, Major.
Major, the committee is throwing a tantrum over the time it's taking to reverse engineer the propulsion systems on those 9 crashed UFOs in the Blue Room. Because the storage rent just got raised again.
General Armchair, 200 pounds of memory metal says I'm bringing home a certified pre-owned UFO.
Are you living on a different planet, Major? You know broken plates are the only conspiracy theories we have to work with.
We got a fuss. Attaboy was out on a test flight in the ET Chop Shop bug and caught the attention of one of those unidentified aerobatic phenomena. Radar shows Captain Solo is 2 meters away from the crossover transmedium object.
More like 1.5 meters. But I didn't bring my Polaroid. I'm using hand gestures to try to communicate with it, to keep up planetary relations.
He's wargaming. Captain Solo is in a 4G inverted dive with a dish.
Solo has his moments, but none on the golf course. The sky is his limit.
Solo is better than Scratch, flying a plane and driving a club.
Absolutely. Your eyes are like saucers, Major. This is really gonna happen, isn't it?
I'm too close for missiles. Switching to guns. The craft has symbols on its surface.
Sounds to me like bumper stickers are universal, Captain Solo.
Great guns! We got a problem up here. Astronomical proportions. The Frisbee is deploying countermeasures.
The Foof Rider is releasing a smoke trail. It's a close encounter of some kind of space stunt plane. Captain Solo, you are not making sense. The colors are beautiful. Are you wearing your oxygen mask? Where am I?
Losing avionics. I'm under attack. It's time to join the Martin Baker fan club.
Captain Solo, please update your status. Do you copy?
I feel the need for a bottle of Jeremiah weed.
Major, I regret to report that Captain Solo has bailed out on us. Those ETs keep dishing it out, and we still can't take it.
Like Yogi Berra said, life is a learning experience, only if you learn. And don't forget my 200 pounds of memory metal the next time we meet up. Major fiasco.
Never let an opportunity pass you by. I need to see what we're facing for myself.
And you'll see it written all over my face.
Gutter face! Draining directly to an ocean of problems. We're beyond the point of no return.
Your gut reaction betrays you and your taskmaster.
I was bullied into supporting Binder's research.
You should have grown a spine well in the lab, Dr. Hardin.
I couldn't get a grant.
We are beyond forgive and forget. Now you could choke on your own words from the hypocrite's oath.
911 has your back. Dr. Harden, this is Major Fiasco. I'll need your final evaluation on Captain Dan Solo for my meeting with the committee on the back nine. You can reach me at my lake house for the next 24 hours before I depart. I'll be waiting with bated breath. Don't disappoint me.
Message erased.
Sounds to me like I'm being called up to the majors. Even a flashbulb can't help but see you in a bad light. The scene is all yours, Chief. I took enough pictures to make a killer coffee table book.
Okay, Dexter, make this long story short. What do we got?
A broken Adam's apple today sweeps the doctor away. Hey, Chief. I see that your Halloween wardrobe came through for you again on Laundry Day.
A backlog of cases is beating the pants off of me.
You have reached a message machine because Dr. Harden is gone, so this is your chance to say a few words after the beep. If it's crunch time, 911 has your back.
This is Mayor May Not. I know you're there, Chief Cook. Quit embarrassing yourself. Put down the trick confetti and pick up the phone. Now! Or this'll be the zenith of your career!
Hello, Mr. Mayor. This is Chief Cook. I'm here because the department is understaffed. Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. Right away, sir. Your killer coffee table book just got turned into a humorless joke book. The mayor wants Calhoun off desk duty and on active duty. This is Joe's case now, while I'm forced back into a basket case.
Election season always gets the mayor going with a laundry list of demands.
Put a sock in it, and have your coffee table book on Calhoun's desk before I get a chance to suspend this again. This is Chief Cook. Get me Deputy Chief Moody on the line. Before Halloween. Nothing adds an air of mystery to a character more than a stylish eye patch. Are you a good guy or a bad guy? Moody, just listen. You're gonna have to do something for me. It's not gonna be easy.
Hey, Calhoun! There's trouble in paradise. You need to report to Moody's office ASAP. And it's not even lunchtime yet.
He must be upset over my changes to the interview questions for new detectives.
You're more controversial than ketchup on a hot dog.
What you should have done was play the nice guy, not the tough guy. It's called negotiating, Calhoun. How do you know if you wandered into an armed robbery or just legitimate gunmen canvassing the neighborhood collecting for the Red Cross? You don't go popping off on the taxpayer's dime outside of a gun range. Your ego is forcing the city to write checks it doesn't have the cash for. You've been demoted, suspended, terminated, and excommunicated. You keep losing your badge because you think you're a big shot who has to pull his gun out on every armed criminal who resists arrest. And your appetite for hot dogs and coffee ain't the best for city officials' blood pressure or the department's budget. What is it with you? Now it's gonna start all over again because we're short-handed. I gotta do something here. I still can't believe it. I gotta reinstate you. I gotta send you back to homicide on a case. You're going back to top cop.
Try not to drag the department into another public flogging. Now get out of my office. I got a Notre Dame game to catch.
It's a done deal now. Nobody's gonna be able to unring this bell.